Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to the Den of Tools. Today is Monday, March 3rd, which means it's time for, say it with me, Deals of the Week. Oh my gosh, spring is around the corner. I can taste it, and we got some hot deals for you. Let's jump into it. First, I want to thank today's sponsors, RVmattresses.com. You got to check them out, man. As I said, spring is around the corner. It's time to get that RV ready. 30% off any RV mattress when you use my my link down below. They've got, let's see here, the Brooklyn Bedding RV mattress. They're basically the same company. They've got the Dream Foam Essential. That's like all our bunk beds are those in the RV. Then they have the Value Hybrid. Then they have the Signature Hybrid. Then they have the Aurora Luxe. This is the awesome one. Now we've got the Titan at home, but the Aurora Luxe, it makes you feel guilty that you're camping. It is that nice. I couldn't believe, because it's like you're breaking some sort of unwritten rules that camper mattresses have to be terrible. Apparently they don't. Who knew? Anyway, the Aurora Luxe here, you got to get it with the pillow top. That's just the really awesome part. But it comes in a ton of different sizes. You got twin XL, full queen, short queen, which is what we have, king, RV king, cow king, and split cow king, and RV bunk as well. I don't know. I guess I just don't love the kids enough to get them the RV bunk ones. They're fine. They love their mattresses, so they're more than okay with it. But when it says down here, do you want to add the cloud pillow top? The answer to that is yes. Yes, you do. Now if you're sleeping on your back all the time, get the firm. If you sleep on your front, you want the soft. If you like spin rotisserie style, kind of like I do, you want the medium. Although I'll say this, since I got one of these, that doesn't happen anymore. I've had tons of mattresses and I absolutely love them. Remember, they've got a limited lifetime warranty. They've got a 120-night trial. They have free shipping. They're made in Phoenix, Arizona. Great people, absolutely love them. Go check them out. Links down below. Also, we got to thank the Lytmi Cozy Fit G1 open ear headphones. These things are absolutely fantastic. I use them a ton, and they come. These are the new upgraded ones. And I like the older style. These are a lot more deluxe, if you would. And what I love about them is they don't go in your ear. I hate the stuff that goes in your ear. It wraps around your ear, sits right over there, get you all the sound. You got a huge battery on the end of it, so you've got tons and tons of playtime on it. It works with about any kind of Bluetooth device imaginable, and the sound is fantastic. They've really upgraded it, and this is their new sport kind of version. It's got some water resistance. It holds better on the ear. Just an all-around better. I guess I could show you putting it on, huh? Who knows? Because it's so nice, because once you put it on, it just stays right there, and it does. I hate things going in my ear. And you see that I can shake and do everything else. It doesn't move. It doesn't fall out. I don't lose my earbuds like everyone else in my family does. Anyway, they're on sale right now. They're normally $80, $20 off coupon right now. And there's a 10% brand promotion. Check out the details on that. All right, let's talk about some other stuff, though. We got the Bosch GTS 18 volt. This is the battery-powered portable table saw with the ratchet rack and pinion style fence. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's, of course, by Bosch. It's one of the biggest names in tools there is. And it's on sale right now for $400, down from $450. That is a huge deal if you've been looking for a job site table saw. Now, next up, we've got the Bosch 18 volt 6-port fast charger here. If you're in the Bosch battery system, you know how expensive it is. And trying to get one of these 18 volt ones on sale is a huge win. For $100, that is a great pickup on that one. All right, then we got a couple 12 volt. We got the Hex driver here with two, not one, but two 2.5 amp hour batteries with the charger in the bag. It's coming in at $100. And then again, we got the two amp battery, the drill driver here, 3H drill driver with charger and bag. It's $100. All right, let's talk about some DeWalt. We got the 60 volt, not your normal 20 volt. This is the 60 volt max angle grinder with kickback brake. Yeah, you'll want that kickback brake on this beast. 4.5 inch to 6 inch grinder on this. This is, and I like it because it's got the handle, it's way back there on the handle, which gives you that kind of better kind of leverage, so you can get that more fine detail as you're grinding. Because remember, you know, you may not be much of a welder, but if you get good at grinding, no one will know, right? Anyway, this one's on sale right now, 25% off. Now, I do want to point out most of this DeWalt stuff, it ships from Amazon, but it's sold by different sellers. This one's truly the best. There's a bunch of different ones. Most of the brands, they're really particular about who the seller is as far as whether the warranty is going to cover it. DeWalt's really flexible about it, but just be aware who you're buying it from and maybe check into whether they're going to be an authorized reseller. Then we got the DeWalt Max Grease Gun. Great grease gun here from JB Tools. I'm almost positive they're a authorized seller. This one's 38% off. I saw a post recently and they were talking about right here on this nipple back there that they were getting a blow-by on it. That is the emergency pressure release, so it doesn't overpressurize and burst the tube or something. So that's going to be kind of normal on this style of grease gun. But getting one of these powered grease guns, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I can do it myself. Get a powered one. It's so much easier and nicer to work with. It really is. All right, then we got the blower here, the job site blower. This thing's fantastic. All right, this blow out your shop, dust everything off. It'll even get snow off your car. 100 CFM on airflow. Variable speed switch, includes trigger lock. Again, it's bare tool only on this, coming in at $98.99. That is not just the cheapest price I've seen in a long time, but it's a few bucks lower than that. All right, so we're actually at a new low on that. And then we got the DeWalt Atomic. All right, now I'm a huge fan of the Atomic. The Atomic is full power, 20 volt, but in a compact form factor. So it's that sweet spot between full size and the 12 volt. You get all the power, but more compact size. This thing's an angry little beast. It really is. 20 volt max, quarter-inch impact driver here. It's on sale tool only for $77.27. All right, then we got the XR. This is the brushless recip saw. This is a gold standard recip saw here for cordless. And again, tool only on this, $124.50. All right, now this is one of these, buy it for life. Every shop should have this kind of tool. Now, if you can't afford the DeWalt, brother, I get it. Everyone has different budget levels and stuff, but if you can, this is a buy once, cry once kind of tool. $107 and change on it. It is just one of those go-to always, you know what? It always has a charge. You don't have to worry if the battery's full or anything like that. You just plug it in and go. Who knew? Wait, science these days, right? All right, then like this, check that out. The DeWalt rotary saw. You've got to do some cutouts, if you're doing like plaster and tiling and all that kind of stuff. These things are a must-have tool, and for $58.37, that is a pretty good price, a nice fair price on that tool. Then we got the Metabo HPT circ saw. This is your traditional 7¼ inch, right facing. It's 6,000 RPM, 15 amp motor, all right? Comes with the 24 tooth premium blade on it. This is just a everyday workhorse of a saw, and it's on sale down from $100 down to $79. All right, then we got the Metabo grinder. Again, another corded tool. You can't sleep on the corded tool, guys. I know the cordless is sexy and it's exciting, but the corded tools work, and they work for a reason. There's a reason why they still sell them, because if you don't need to go cordless and you're in your shop, you're doing work, it's just so much nicer and to be able to work with a corded tool like this. Anyway, $39 on that one. 4.5 inch angle grinder, 5 grinding wheels, hard case, has a 6.2 amp motor. Anyway, that's a good traditional grinder there. Then we got Flex, because Flex is what's next, right? Anyway, still offering the lifetime warranty, 3 replacements on the batteries. You get the multi-tool with the quick release toolless multi-tool. 160 watt fast charger comes with that. Flex has some of the best chargers in the business. Great bag with it, $159. One of the best, if not the best multi-tool on the market. Then we got the combo kit. So you're getting the multi-tool, the recip saw, which is, brother, I started with Milwaukee. The first power tool I ever bought was Milwaukee corded recip. Cut a house in half with it. Love them. But the Flex convinced me. Flex is just a better tool all the way around. Less vibration. It is just a go-to beast of a tool. Anyway, the Flex recip, you got the hammer drill, you got the impact driver, you got the circ saw, you got 2 batteries, charger in the bag, and a light, all that thrown in for $550. Remember, lifetime warranty on everything. 3 replacements on the batteries. Just a fabulous setup there. All right, and then we got the grinder tool only. I've got this grinder. It's a great tool here. 10,000 RPM on it. Just a good everyday workhorse kind of grinder. It's on sale 19% off down to $129. All right, benchtop grinders here. 8-inch dual speed bench grinder and buffer. Professional low high speed bench grinder. I say Buck Tool, between Buck Tool and Harbor Freight's Hercules, they've really brought back the old school, just hardcore bench grinders at an affordable price. I grew up with stuff like this. It was just every shop has got one. It's in the corner. It's usually on a pedestal, something like that. It was just a staple of every shop. And then the prices just kept going up and up and up. You look at a Jet, you look at any of them, and they're like, I'm not spending $500 on a bench grinder, and you don't have to. I mean, look at this. $188 is the normal price. $170 is the sale price, and there's a $20 off coupon that's taking you down to $150. This is it. This is you've been looking to get a bench grinder. This is the one to get. Unless, of course, you want to get into your knife making kind of skills. This thing, I love this. All right. Buck Tool sent me one of these. And I did a video comparing it against like the Harbor Freight and the what's the other one? Beaver piece of boat anchor that one is. Anyway, 2-inch by 42-inch with the 6-inch wheel on it. $210, but there's a $20 off coupon. Just a great tool if you want to get into making knives or just sharpening stuff and just maintaining your own tools. All right, then we got some ratchets here from Titan. This is their, what is this, 5-piece? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-piece set. You got 3 traditional teardrop shaped ones with the blue anodized handle. And then you got 2 of the 360 swivels on it, all with the foam case. 10% off, down from $150 to $135. That is just a great DIY level. You know, one and done. You're gonna get all your ratchets ready to go there. Then if you need like the super long reach, here we've got the GearWrench 1/2-inch, 120 XP, kind of like the simulated tooth kind of thing. Super fine tooth, 14% off, coming down to $57.22. All right, let's talk about sockets. Okay. Before we talk about sockets, let's talk about Harbor Freight, because Harbor Freight's got going on this week, and I just did a video on it, the parking lot sale, and right now, 40% off in store for the Quinn, any of the Quinn sets. And yes, the giant master set, but I'm going to say don't get the master set. If you can afford it, buy the individual master sets where it's just the sockets. And then you can get the ratchets or wrenches you want, the ratchets and everything else. The Quinn master sets are just astounding. They're so good. I cannot talk about enough about how good they are. And at 40% off, at 40% off, you should be arrested for stealing at that price. It is insane how cheap that is. As such, you know, this Nico set, somebody sent me this thing. It's nice. It's high vis. You can see that it says Nico on it. It's easy to tell which ones are metrics and SAE and stuff. It's $170. I'm not even going to put a link down below for it. Just go and get one of the Quinn sets. You know, and the 30% off on the Hercules stuff. Some people are asking what's included. Well, if you click on it and it shows up, that's what's included. The one, I don't think the ones that people are looking at is the air, the dust collector, and that one is not included clearly. Neither are the chargers, but there you go. That's what you can get. All right, let's keep going. We got the accessory set here from Duratec. I like this one so much, I bought it myself. Let me pull it up here. Pull my toolbox around so you can see. I haven't had it long, but it's been a little cold to work on stuff. We have to work on stuff outside. But I'm excited because, I mean, for the price, it was at $38. It's 9% off for $39. With the foam tray, you get all your extensions. We got 1/2-inch, you got 3/4, you got swivels, you got universals. It's just, and a 1/4-inch, I forgot to mention 1/4-inch. It's just a nice set, and it's got the dual color, so when you have a piece out, you can tell, like, oh, look, instantly see that piece is missing. I need to go around the shop and figure out where I left it or what tool it's on. That's usually the case. And if you don't need that big a set, say you just need like they have a smaller 3/8 only set here. That one is $19, so almost half the price if you just want the 3/8. All right, then we got Sunex over here. They've got this is the SAE wrench set here, 3/8 to 1 1/4, full polished, 14-piece, includes the roll-up bag, just a good, solid traditional wrench set there. Just, you know, Sonex, if you don't know, they're a tool truck alternative. They've been around for years. They're a proven quantity there. $80.29. That's 18% off a list. Then we got Crescent over here with the metric. Now, this is not a no-skip set. There's a few skips in there. But for just the average Joe, this is a really nice, you know, decent length on the wrenches, not too short. I like my wrenches a little bit longer. And on top of it, they're the tooth anti-slip style. It's more of a bump than a tooth, but it's still anti-slip. You got the 12-point box end on it. Nice, I like the contrast color, easy to read there on it. $26.46, that's 30% off on that set. They have an SAE option available as well. Now we got the Duratec long flex head ratcheting wrench set. That's easy to say, right? Let me see if I can point it over here. I actually have that set. It's sitting right there. Let me grab one real quick. All right. So here we got, this is the 18 millimeter and 16 millimeter. So these are no skip. You've got 6 pieces, 8 to 19. How do they do no skip? Well, they're different size on either end. And so you got flex head, ratcheting. You do have, of course, because they're flex head, you got to flip them. They can't just do a reverse on it. So anyway, are they the best ones in the world out there? No, they're not. But like, look at like some of the Mountain ones and some of the Icon ones. Those are really expensive. You're looking at normally $70, on sale for $55, and then there's a $10 off coupon. These are $45 for a no-skip set of long reach box head, double flex or flex head ratcheting wrenches. And on top of that, I gotta say, the bag that comes with it is complete trash. You can throw that away. I've got the bag over here. It's all right, I guess. It just, I don't like it. It's too plasticky for me. I mean, it works. It works just fine. All right, maybe I'm just being a little spoiled there. But that said, these are really nice. Remember, ratcheting wrenches like this are not breaker bars, okay? So we'll see some negative comments going, oh, I used it the first time and I broke it. Chances are they tried to like break off some old rusted on bolt with this. I know it's long. That's for the reach. Don't use it like a breaker bar. All right, let's keep going. All right, then we got the Duratec, the exact opposite. We got the stubbies. Now, you know, when it comes to stubbies, unless you're in a trade where you're specifically got some sort of thing where you're using them all the time, this is one where I don't mind going a little cheaper with. This stubby flex head, 8-piece metric, 8 to 17. There's going to be skips in it. Comes with a roll-up bag. $40 is the list price, but a 12% off coupon on that. They have the same offer in SAE as well. All right, then we got the Craftsman pliers. This is basically your tongue and groove, aka the old school channel lock style, but in Craftsman, nice comfort grip on these. If you've got like the other style and you're always like complaining how hard the handles are, maybe try one of these comfort grips on it. They're on sale 29% off, down to $14.98. Now, how about this? Channel lock, made in the USA. This is only a 8-inch pry bar, okay? It's a smaller one, but I found quite often that I have uses for one of these smaller pry bars, and it's got the striking cap on it as well. For made in the USA, channel lock for $12.62. That's a pretty good price on that. All right, then let's talk about Wera. You know I'm a huge fan bear of Wera screwdrivers and stuff. This is the bit holding screwdriver with ratcheting function built in. 1/4 inch by, was it 123.5 millimeters? Damn Europeans. Made in, I think it's made in Germany or Eastern Europe, someplace. It's made in Europe. $34.78. That's 28% off. Then we got the Weehaw. Check this out. 11-piece insulated torque screwdriver here. This is 10 to 50 foot-pounds. This is a professional grade insulated torque screwdriver. Hence the price, but that's still 27% off a list, taking it down to $194.49. Then we got the Vessel ball grip hex bit driver here. Comes with 6 tips on it. Again, I'm a huge fan of the Vessel system. I've got the Megadoras, and Vessel sent me some of the electric in this style. But this is just a good, solid, general purpose. That nice ball grip, once you've tried it, you understand. If you have never tried one, it may seem a little weird. Once you get it in your hand, it totally makes sense. And it's a great system, especially for 22% off down to $14. All right, then we got, if you can't afford the Megadora, and I understand, and for those of you who don't understand what I'm talking about, the Megadora is this style of screwdriver. Let me get my face out of there so the camera doesn't automatically try to recognize me. But this is the typical mechanic style screwdriver. It's got some knurling down here, which, you know, I'm a big fan of the knurling. Big, rugged, you know, screwdriver. But these run like, I think it's like 70 or 80 bucks for the set. And yes, those are ones I bought myself. But this is a great entry level set. If you want to get into the JIS, and that's the Japanese style screwdrivers here, they grip better than the Phillips. They don't cam out like the Phillips do. Of course, this has also the slotted AK flatheads on it as well. Comes with the tray for $28. That's a great way to get started and transition into some really good solid screwdrivers. All right, then we got again, we're back with the Wera. This is the compact slotted ratcheting screwdriver. This is, again, I'm a huge fan of the Wera. It's another one of those ones that looks weird, but once you hold it in your hand, it makes sense. It's 10% off, coming down to $39.81. Then we got the Weha Torque Vario. This is just the handle here, 10 to 50 foot-pound torque screwdriver here. Somebody asked about torque screwdrivers, so I've been looking for any kind of deals I could find on them. 15% off isn't a ton, but when it comes to stuff like Weha and Wera and that kind of stuff, those are good deals. All right, then how about this? Someone sent this one in. Crescent 11-inch automotive wrench. And he was asking, why would you need something like this? Well, the real reason is because you don't want to buy jumbo wrenches and jumbo sockets. So that's why you grab something like this, because it's kind of a do-it-all kind of solution here. $29.76 on it. And then they even have bigger ones. They go up to an 18-inch. Look at that sucker. All right, then we got the Crescent locking adjustable dual material. You don't see these very often. I kind of forgot about them until somebody sent me an email about them. So it's an adjustable wrench and a locking wrench combined into one. It's on sale 49% off, down to $22 on that one. All right, then we got the Weha long nose pliers with cutters, 8-inch. And this is another one that I actually have. I bought these at, I think it was at SEMA, at the Weha booth in Vegas when I was down there. And I gotta tell you, and I'm gonna say it again, this is another one of the sets where the handles look weird, but once you get them in your hands, you really do understand them. And this is it's a nice, look how long the nose is on these. Great reach on that. You got the cutters built in. This will get in there and get whatever it is that you want to get a hold of. Anyway, it's on sale right now for $18.48. And then next, if you really need to reach all the way in here, we got the long reach double compound long nose pliers here from SK with the comfort grip handles, 10% off, lowest price in 30 days, coming down to $28.79. Next up, we got the Swan Lake. We talked about breaker bar sets last time. Here's one with a plastic case. You're getting the 1/2 inch, the 3/8, and the 1/4 inch, 6, 10, and 15-inch length breaker bars with a 180-degree rotatable head. Lowest price in 30 days. Again, it's on sale for basically $24. Then we got, again, more long reach here. And this is, again, one of these things that I don't use a long reach all the time, but which is, again, why I say, like, you know, you can go a little bit cheaper on these because they're going to be a sometimes kind of tool. Now, if you're using them every day, maybe upgrade to something a little bit more of a name brand that you can easier returns and stuff like that. But that said, you're looking at a 5-piece. You got the right angle, the straight, the side cutters, the angled, and then the hose pliers there. All of them with the case and everything else coming in $48. They're normally $49. 6% off coupon on that one. All right, then we got the Japanese pole saw, 9.5-inch on it. This is the Suzy, I don't know how they pronounce it. Anyway, $34.80, but a 20% off coupon on this. All right, next up after that, we got the Astro. I talked about the Duratec ones last time. This is the Astro tools people were talking about. 3/8 drive, low profile, nano impact sockets with the rail. Really get down there in the smaller kind of sizes and get into the shallower kind of areas. $36.99, that's 18% off on that one. All right, who you really need to drop the hammer on something, we got the Fiskars Sledgehammer, 36-inch with a composite handle there, coming in at $62.57, 26% off. All right, let's talk about GearWrench here. 30-piece, 12-point ratcheting wrench set, SAE and metric. This is the big set. This is the nice one, $188.39 on that. All right, then we got the GearWrench Serpentine belt set. Trust me, if you've got to deal with a serpentine belt, it's nice to have the right tools to do it. And for $40, $41, again, lowest price in 30 days on that one. All right, let's talk about some air stuff here. We got or at least tire stuff. We got just your standard basic air pressure gauge here. Good, easy to read dial. Nice, nice build on this. You're looking at, was it by Von Dior? It's coming in normally $20, on sale for $16, and there's a 10% coupon on top of that. Now, the digital one, I was talking with some buddies about this. As you get older, the eyesight's not so good. You reach around, where's my glasses? I don't have them. That's what I like about this. Nice, big, bright, easy to read with the backlit. Just easy to see there. This is Tire Tech, has these 0 to 200 PSI, heavy-duty tire gauge. Normally $25. It's 20% off, taking it down to $19.99. All right, and then, just wanted to keep in the glove compartment. Nothing fancy, but you just have something there to check the tire every once in a while. Coming in $6 for the 2-pack on that. Then we'll talk about WD-40. We got the Specialist Contact Cleaner. Somebody sent this over. Says he swears by this stuff. WD-40, 11-ounce can, normally $9, on sale for $7.98. And there's a 35-cent, not 10, not 20, 35-cent coupon. Yeah, 35 cents. Anyway. All right, let's talk about a budget scanner. How about this? Autel, which is actually a big name. All right, I didn't even know they made entry-level stuff like this, but this is a 3-in-1 code reader. So it's going to read your codes, tell you what's going on. It's also a battery tester, circuit and charging tester. It does kind of a one and done kind of solution, something I probably should get just to keep in the truck all the time. Check this out. It's 20% off list price, and it's a lightning deal, so there's a limited quantity on it. It's already got 30% claimed. You're going to have to jump all over that one. All right, then we got, talk about combos. Vitoman, the company that, like, everything's this and a jump starter. Well, of course, the air compressor. And again, at this point, unless you're going for a big, robust one, and I get it, when I'm talking about jump starters, like you got a diesel or some huge engine. For the average car, average small truck kind of stuff, this thing is just fine. And you're getting the air compressor and the jump starter all in one from a brand that's been doing this for some time. Normally $130. It's on sale for $70. And come down here and you check mark the coupon, you're gonna knock down 10%, but another $10. So instead of being $70, this is now $60 for the combo unit. Every vehicle you own should have one of these in it. There's just no way these days at these kind of prices you should have a vehicle that goes out on the road that doesn't have a jump starter and an inflator in it. All right, now we're going to jump over to Northern Tool. Look what they got going on. We talk about the Harbor Freight cases all the time. They've got their Strongway cases, and they're all on sale. Look at that. We're looking $10, $20, and $30 off on these. So if you're looking for a good case, you might want to go over there and check them out. I know some of you don't have a Northern Tool where you are. I don't have one here, so. Over at Menards, we got the Peach Street meat thermometer. I'm going to say this. If you're cooking, especially if you're doing barbecue, if you're doing roast, anything, if you're not using a thermometer, it's like driving with a blindfold on. Why would you do it? It's $5. Instant read thermometer. Just get one. You will not burn stuff again. Everything will come out exactly the temps you want. It's phenomenal. It changed my world once I started using these quick read thermometers, because I was never going, gee, I wonder if it's at the right doneness. No, you just know. You just $5. Come on. All right, then we got the tool bag here, Maxi Track tool roll up here. Let me show it open here so you can see what it actually looks like there. And you're looking at, again, $5 on that. A lot of deals going on over at Menards. Over at Home Depot, going on right now, they have their garage storage cabinet systems in the Husky up to 35% off. Spring's around the corner. Time to get organized, get ready for all their projects and everything. If you want to redo that garage into what you hoped one day it would be, it looks like 35% off. Today is that day. All right, then we got some bonus stuff here for you. We got generators, Champion, 4,000 watt, ready portable inverter. It's got the CO shield built in, nice portable, well, luggable kind of style. Not as big as some of them. Anyway, Champion is a really good brand there. You're looking at 23% off, coming down to $539. Then we got some power banks for you. And man, the prices on these power banks, we just did one with the A-Free, and that was a huge one. I'm really happy with the size and the price on that, but check this out. We got the Anker C1000. So you're looking at basically 1,000 watt hours. It'll go up to 2,400 watt peak, normal running 1,800, but $500, $499. That's insane for an Anker Solex. Blue Eddy, not to be outdone here, they've got their 1,152 watt hour box here. It's normally $700, $200 price. So it's coming down to $500. And EcoFlow with their Delta 2. Again, it's a 1,000 watt box, LifePo 4 batteries, 1,800 watts, and it's on sale down to, it's normally $700, down to $500. So $500, $500. Pick your poison. Are you an Anchor person? Are you Bluetti? Are you EcoFlow? I'll say this. I've had all three of these brands, all right? I've got a huge Bluetti system over there. In fact, Bluetti was the first power bank. I think I think it was a Jackery, a little tiny Jackery, but like the first big box power station we did was a Bluetti. We've done a ton of stuff with EcoFlow. These days, I'm leaning towards the EcoFlow, but I do like the Anchor Solix and Bluetti. They've really kind of bounced back. They're really trying to establish themselves and get back in the game. They kind of rested on their laurels for a while. I wouldn't have a problem with any of these three. Just pick the one that has the specs the way you're going to use it. The Bluetti's got the contactless charger on top. The Anchor Solix has got that nice even bar light. It's the only one the only light on these boxes that I accept. All the other ones are just ridiculous. And then the EcoFlow has the whole system behind them that they're famous for. Anyway, let's talk about some solar panels, okay? If you're going to get one of these, how about this? Flexible 220 watt solar panel, normally $250, on sale for $190, and there's a 5% off coupon on top of that. Now, if you're looking for hard panels for permanent mounting, whether it be on your house, your RV, or something like that, we got the eco-worthy panels here. Again, 200 watt panels here, $169. That's down from $200 on that. Anyway, I want to thank today's sponsors, especially RVmattresses.com. They've been a huge sponsor of the channel for years at this point, and I won't sleep on anything else. And trust me, I've had all the big name brands. All right, I had a Tempur-Pedic when they first came out. I had the top of the line Sleep Number, and it was great for about a year until it started to shift and fall apart and everything else. I've had like the top of the line, coil mattresses and everything else. And they've always been like, this is okay, except for but it's better than everything else. But none of them been great. I get great sleep on the RV mattresses or Brooklyn bedding, same thing. I got one for a buddy of mine, and he swore he couldn't sleep through the night. It was just the way I'm built. Not after he got one of these. Anyway, hey, Rick, I hope you're still sleeping good. Anyway, you all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.